Hey y'all, it's Meg and Ryan. We're back for another episode of Building the Lowcountry. We're here with Stephen Vega, Lowcountry Paver, and they're putting us to work.
That's right, putting you to work. Got a beautiful pool deck going down here in Margaritaville. We want to see if you guys can finish it out. So I'm going to teach you guys a few lessons on how you should lay these guys.
All right.
Cool. So the base prep has already been done. They've brought in their crush. You can see some nice sand that's been leveled and screeded out here. This is our laying base. So we're gonna put our pavers right on top of those. But we don't wanna just plop these down. We're gonna do what's called a click and lay method. And what we do is you're gonna click it up against the next piece and then you drop it. And the reason you do that is because you don't wanna displace the sand because it'll be unlevel. So it's very important that when you do these, and sometimes you gotta do a little tamp with a mallet, you wanna click, lay, and then you'll come behind and you'll mallet it in and make sure it's nice and level.
It's too easy. I know I'm gonna mess it up.
So it looks like they have a specific design. I don't want to lay it in the wrong spot. What do you call this?
Right, so this pattern here is called a herringbone pattern. It goes great for our 4x8 plantation paver. It's a very classic style, very, very popular, especially on larger surfaces, pool decks, larger patios. We do a lot of herringbones on driveways as well. But basically, you're just gonna alternate and you see each piece connects and you make like a little right angle here. So you just alternate the layout, you click it and lay it, and then you just go out from there.
Click it and lay it.
So would this one click here?
Right, click, now drop.
I'm
right.
so scared.
Yep.
And click.
And it is obviously easier if you want to start from the bottom side and work your way up and out, because if you fill this space, it's going to be more challenging to get these to fit and they're going to move on you.
Okay.
And then so if you do get any movement, you just come behind with a rubber mallet and you just tamp them into place.
Okay.
Or you can use the paver
It's kind of like a game here. Where are you gonna go,
It's
Ryan?
like Tetris, but it's all the same piece.
Right.
I'll start on this end, you start on that end.
Right.
All right, we got somebody on a timer here?
Yep, we'll set a timer.
Whoever runs out of their bricks
whoever runs
first.
out of the 6 is the fastest.
All right, hit the firing gun.
All right, ready? On your mark. Meg's getting an advantage here. On your mark, get set, go.
Click, drop. What were you saying? Click what?
Click and lay.
Click and lay. Click and lay.
Click and lay. There we go. Nicely done. All right, that was pretty close. That was pretty close. We'll have to go to instant replay, I think.
Okay, I won.
Wait, are mine okay?
All right, Stephen, so I've seen all different types of pool decks and finishes. I've noticed you have a paver coping here. Tell me a little more about it.
Yes, so the beauty about a bullnose coping, which we have here, it's like a 4x9 size, beautiful finish. We love featuring our paver coping on the pool decks, mainly because you can match the color to the deck material. You can also use an accent color. Okay. So here in this instance, they use the same white gray color as the field of pavers. They could do a charcoal or like a darker gray to really accent and bring it out. And we really love that look because it really makes the coping pop. And then you can tie it into your border as well and do a darker border with a lighter inlay. So the beauty about a paver pool deck is there's so many different options on the styling, the pattern, so many different color options. This particular product is out of our Cool Pool line. So we have an additive in there that is specific to pool decks, so it's more reflective and it'll stay cooler to your touch. So today's very hot, right? Yeah. So if we were to stand on that, it would help out and not be as hot, you know, for a day like this.
Now these, this is a bull nose. Do you guys have a bevel? Is it always a bull nose for coping?
So we manufacture only the bullnose style. We do sell products that have like an eased edge. We also do what's called a remodel coping, and that's great for remodeling pool decks. You can actually overlay that on existing decks, and then you can pair that with our 1-inch overlay product, and that way it's seamless. So you can do the overlay coping and then do a 1-inch product all throughout the field. So great for new construction, but also on the remodel side because we get a lot of turnover and we have a lot of remodelers in the HBA. So it's a great opportunity for them to use that type of product. Yeah.
You mentioned a dozen different styles. There's got to be a dozen different homes, all getting your product right now.
Yeah.
Are you like the king of this neighborhood? It's everywhere. Everywhere you look in this backyard.
Not as much as we want to be, I guess. You know, we partner very closely with Margaritaville, so a lot of the pool decks, the overlay patios and the driveways, you'll see if it's a paver. A lot of the time it is our product going down. So we work very closely with the builder and the contractor in this instance. So we're very fortunate to be a part of this community, and it's growing. It's very vibrant, and we're very excited to be here. So
That's awesome. Everybody needs to come to Lowcountry Paver and check out the cool pool line.
Yeah.